Hello guys and welcome to my Tomb Raider series. So, everybody that had a PlayStation knows of this game. It is an iconic series. It's like, I can't even begin to explain to you exactly how I feel about Tomb Raider. I remember going on to my friend and they had this game and I knew nothing about it, absolutely nothing about it, and it was amazing. I just loved it. I loved the character, I loved the concept, I loved the storyline. It's genuinely one of my favourite games and I highly recommend it. If you've got a PlayStation 3 60GB, or even if you've got the Steam bundle for the Tomb Raider stuff, definitely check these games out. They're so amazing. So I'm so used to the Xbox 360 controller that I have no idea what the controls are for this game, but I'm pretty sure I can pick them up and I kind of know what they are. So you've got Lara's home, obviously, which is the tutorial level, but we're going to go straight into the game. The soundtrack as well to this game, absolutely amazeballs. So it was really good, and I mean, again, through these cutscenes I've kind of got to talk, even though through a lot of them there's not a lot of talking. So prior to this, we do have a video that didn't really explain why we're here, because it didn't obviously show it. I needed to go to the loading screen. But basically, Natla Technologies has sent you on a hunt for this little artifact, and I can never quite remember how to say it. I was called the Skion or the Sion or something like that. But basically, we're in Peru and we have to get into this temple and well, not temple, like tomb, and yeah, it's really good. Like, the graphics, obviously, way back when in the PlayStation 1, but it did get remade on the next-gen consoles, which came out as Tomb Raider Anniversary. But we're not going to that, because Tomb Raider Anniversary, there's a massive bugbear of mine for Tomb Raider Anniversary. As beautiful as it is, it had stop motion. So all the big bosses that you had was stop motion instead of shoot it until it dies. Shoot it until it dies, please. Shoot it until it dies. So, yes. So as you can see, our little friend that has got us up to Peru has just been killed by the wolves. And now we have mysteriously looked at you in the camera. And now we're back at a loading screen. So, let us begin. So, we can see, obviously, triangle boobies, you know, the whole shebang. And we are running. And I remember when I first started this game, way back when it first came out, that I thought that these paw prints were leading me somewhere. And they weren't. They were just, you know, there because, well, why not? So that's the door. I've just turned myself around and not realised. And a lot of these, I do, again, I haven't actually mentioned this. I haven't been able to record for a very long time. And I really do apologise for that. Basically, my laptop went boom. If any of you follow my Facebook page, my laptop just exploded. The graphics card decided to go up the spout. And that also meant that my display had gone for some strange reason. Anyway, the pictures are all on my Facebook and probably on my Twitter too, if you wanted to check that out. So we're going to go do a secret now. But essentially, what had happened was that I hadn't been able to record for like the longest time, and then I got really, oh, wrong button, I got really sick, and you can probably still hear it in my voice where it's a little bit, well, it's a little bit shot really. So I'm apologising if this does sound really quite croaky, but let's get back to the game. So, as you noticed, Lara looked up this way, which was basically a dead giveaway as to where you needed to be. And I know this level so well because it really genuinely confused me. Because you had a lot of times when you thought it was a secret or somewhere to go, and I'll show you one of those times. Is it down here? Yeah, so you had like this massive cavern. Obviously it doesn't look so big now, but you know, when it was on the PlayStation originally, it really looked quite big. So this is another secret. We're not going to be doing all of the secrets in all of the levels, but if I know where a secret is, I'll definitely go and get it. But you know, it's not it doesn't hurt to go and get these medipacks, because you'll probably, likely chance, you're going to need them. You're going to need them, because I just remember the dinosaur level, and I made when I was little, and I used to love this game so much. Like, I knew the levels back to back off by heart, apart from level 9. I just remember it being very green, this level, and I probably blocked it out of my memory because I actually genuinely hated it. And essentially, there was a lot of crocodiles, there was a lot of water, you had to keep backtracking, and it was just, it was probably one of the worst levels that I've ever come across, and even in Tomb Raider Anniversary, it wasn't great. But we'll do that when we come to it. So, off we go. Make sure that we're being extra careful, because you know on level 1 you can still die. Admittedly, if you don't know the level, because this bit as well, because I hadn't even encountered what switches were, and I didn't know what this thing was, I got stuck on this for a really long time when I was little and I first played the game, because I just couldn't figure it out, and I was like, oh my god, it's a fucking switch. And yeah, it was quite good. And I always used to think that these things were like little bugs. It didn't occur to me that they were stones. And a lot of things in this game actually made me think, that's gonna come alive, that's gonna come alive. And it didn't. I was just being overly cautious, because you know, at the end actually you're probably not being overly cautious when do you know what, I'm not even going to talk about it. I'm not going to talk about it, because if anybody hasn't actually played this game or seen it, I am going to get rid of these wolves though. How do I look? That's how I look. Okay. So, okay, so you see that wolf in the bottom left there? I wonder if I can... No. Oh, he's alive. He's coming alive. Come to me. I love wolves, and this is just such a shame. But if I don't, he's going to eat me, because I really want to get the medipack. So, meh. So, yes. But again, like, for its time, it was really quite great. It is quite, like, a square environment. But I think, at the time, it just made it even better, because you knew exactly where you were going. So, well, you didn't, really. Let's be honest, you didn't. And, I don't know. It was quite cool. I loved this game so much. Especially the later levels when you get to Egypt. Like, that is amazing. And again, it's like, because like this sort of stuff, like, you didn't know if something was gonna like pop onto you or anything, and it just made it really fun. I love Tomb Raider. I even love the. In fact, I don't think that there's a Tomb Raider title that I have not played. You're now thinking about it, probably some of you in the comments are going to be like, actually, have you played this one? And I just realised I wanted to go down there. Okay, so, Bear. Oh, come on, Mr. Bear. I would like the medpack, please. How do I walk? That's how I walk. I remember actually falling down this accidentally when I was a child. And it scared the living daylights out of me, because I just didn't expect there to be a massive bear. And I don't know, it was quite the experience, and that bear's not gonna come back, is he? Bollocks. So we're gonna do this, get him to come back, because this is how like you get the well, it used to be how I used to get the enemies, but clearly that is now a problem. Come on, Mr. Bear. Come on. Did I kill you? I didn't kill you. I didn't hear you groan. Oh, there's the bat. I didn't hear him groan. Or am I just being really silly? Oh no. Okay. Bizarre. I didn't hear him go down. Oh well. He went down, and I don't know if there's a medipack over here. No, there's not. Okay. But yeah, I mean, this was just amazing. Like, Tomb Raider has it all, really, because it has that kind of exploration feature, but also has, like, I don't know, it has everything. Like, it has dinosaurs. It has. I'm just getting so used to the D-pad. It's really, really quite hard when you've been used to analog controllers for years. Analog, like the thumbsticks. I know what I meant. So when I said about things coming back to life, this golden thing here, I was convinced it would come and get me. I was convinced, and I didn't want to go anywhere near it, and it took me ages to actually get the courage to actually come up to it. Because obviously that's a really easy way of getting up instead of having to go all the way back. And yeah, that is basically Tomb Raider. But no, this oh god. Yeah, this is how much I'm used to the D-pad. Because I thought I'd definitely go all out proper retro. So I got the PS3 60GB, you know, the one with the backwards compatibility, and I was just like, no, I want to play it in like true PlayStation form. I don't want to emulate it. And plus, like, none of my emulators seem to work. I just couldn't get this emulator to work for this ROM. And I tried everything. I even had Geek Etiquette help me with trying to set up the emulator, and it just wouldn't work. I'm not gonna save because it's like level 1, you know, and I really want to get like these med packs and then let that be that. But yeah, I'll show you the secrets for the levels that I know. But some of the secrets are quite fiddly, so that's why I kind of don't want to do them. And then you've got 2 wolves in here, and you've got the boss music, which is just like too fucking amazing for words. And I quite like the fact that this just, you know, they're so easy to kill. Like, I remember when I first ever did these games, and I just used to panic when this music came on. I was like, oh my god. And yeah, it was really cool. Lara's just badass, and I love Lara. And oh yeah, shit, there's a secret right up there. How do I get to that one again? Can I get that way? I might be able to get that way. I might. Let me yeah, I can get there. See, oh fuck. I'm so clumsy with this D-pad. I'm so clumsy. I really need to get over it for the next few levels, because I'm like, it's quite. I need to be really good with this D-pad. Oh god, and direction. Oh, there we go. So, here we go. I used to think this was a door as well. Like, I was like, oh my god, look at this door. It's so big, and then it never did anything. But I was convinced that there was like a switch to open it, and it would be like really massive, or something would come out of it, and it never happened. Never happened, which is probably a good thing, because like as a kid first time playing this, if anything really big did come out of it, then I probably wouldn't have played it again. No, that's a lie. I probably would have done. I'm so happy. I'm so happy that I played Tomb Raider. And I actually managed to get it to work. With the help of a lot of people, mind, because it just would not work. Okay, I didn't want to do that. Oh no, I didn't want to do that. Definitely need to get a hang of that if I'm gonna get through the levels. Quick! Right, there we go. There we go. And we're up. I don't know, there's something really relaxing about it. And these bloody majiggy whatsits, so you always used to jump past them and they never used to get you, like the darts. Yeah. And these things, oh my god, didn't they give you a full sense of security? And if you don't know what I mean, carry on watching the series and you will find out, because the first level they're like, oh yes, you must step on to this cracked surface in order to get any further, and then you're like, all right, and then the next levels there's spikes underneath them and you're like, why have you done this? Why? And yeah, leads you into full sense of security. It's not very nice. It's a bit douchebaggy, really. It's a bit douchebaggy. And then there's this switch behind here. It's very simple, the first level. Honest to God, like the first level is just a piece of piss. But I definitely recommend it. I know that the graphics aren't great, but some of the old games are amazing. Like, even if the graphics aren't great. So, here we go. That is the end of the level. And as you can see, we had 14 kills, 7 pickups, 3 out of 3 secrets, and it took me 10 minutes 49. So you know exactly how long that level take me. Yes. So thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you in the next episode of Tomb Raider, and thank you for joining me on this level of Tomb Raider. The links in the description and in the annotations at the end of this video will guide you to other videos that you may well enjoy. So check them out, and if you have really enjoyed this video, then leave a comment and like it. So I will see you, like stroking my lip right there. So I'll see you in the next episode of Tomb Raider. Bye! And the woman provides a different type of power-up, but you can basically set your dog to attack, which is kind of nice. So that's not, aha, okay, so that's that. Oh, and you get a cat.